I dated my lawyer boyfriend for 5 years. He canceled our wedding 52 times. First time, his intern messed up some paperwork. He ditched me at the beach to fix it. I waited all day, alone. Second time, we were mid-ceremony when he bolted. Heard that intern was getting heat from another lawyer and left me to face the guests and their stares. After that, every time we tried again, there was always some emergency with her. Always. I finally hit my limit. I was done, packed up and broke it off. But the day I left Ainsley, he totally lost it trying to find me. Today was wedding attempt number 52 with Owen. No big crowd this time, just our families. I dragged myself through a fever to check the setup with the wedding director. Owen didn't even look at me. He was in the groom's room, giving Vanessa fond love. His intern, a full-on ankle massage. She showed up limping like always. My parents just shook their heads.
Really? Again? Has he ever cared about you?
Everyone knew how badly I wanted this to finally happen, but right before the ceremony, he bailed. Again, I chased after him, but he blocked me.
Vanessa's leg's still bad. I gotta take her to the hospital. Let's postpone. Next time, I swear.
Then he turned and helped her into the car. 5 years together, 52 cancelled weddings, always because of her. I used to scream, demand answers, beg him to stay. This time, I smiled.
It's fine. Vanessa probably can't wait.
He blinked, caught off guard.
Cool. I'll bring that strawberry cake you love tonight.
I nodded. He shut the window, drove off. My smile dropped. I hate strawberries. I hate cake. He knows that. I told him the first time he brought it, forced down a bite so he wouldn't feel bad, then admitted I couldn't stand it. He even typed it into his notes, promised he'd remember. 1 year later, right. The sun was brutal, but my heart, I laughed once, walked back in, called it off. Then I ripped off the dress I'd worn 52 freaking times. Time to shred those 5 years, too. In the end, my parents stuck around to comfort me. Why don't you come back to Confronting with us? They'd asked before. I slumped in my seat, glanced up at the hopeful eyes. Confronting, capital city, home to the biggest law firm around. Their firm. I became a lawyer because of them. I was supposed to join right after graduation. Then I met Owen in grad school and followed him to Ainsley instead. He came from a tiny rural town. He hated it when anyone brought up having more, so I kept my background quiet. 4 or 5 years. He thought I was just another small town girl like him. So for the past 5 years, I never told him the truth. In his eyes, I was just another small town girl like him. In those 5 years, I went from newbie to name partner material. We crushed firm bonuses 3 years straight. Everyone called us the golden couple. I figured someday he'd be cool with the truth, but that moment never came. I sighed. No point now.
Okay, I'll go.
My parents lit up. Mom squeezed my hand.
Good girl. We'll book your flight. You're not staying here and suffering.
After settling them in, I went home. Still cold, still empty. I tossed together some pasta, opened social, and boom, Vanessa's latest post. She was in a tight workout set, all snuggled up to Owen.
Dragged someone's almost groom to play a match with me. He was kinda grumpy, but I promised him dinner at my place. That did the trick. Hee hee.
I gagged. He wasn't coming back tonight. Same old story. Thank goodness we never made it legal. I was done swallowing my pride. Next morning, I grabbed my bags and turned in my resignation. Mr. Spector, my boss, wasn't having it. With my track record, he tried hard to change my mind. While we were talking, Owen strolled in with some files.
Then take a vacation. Quitting like this makes it seem like you've got beef with Vanessa. How's a young girl like her supposed to stay here if people start whispering?
He forgot. All my vacation days, burned on every wedding he bailed on. But sure, let's worry about poor Vanessa. The thought left me hollow. My eyes drifted to the mark on his neck. I didn't say a word. He caught me looking and covered it fast.
It's a mosquito bite, don't overthink it.
Weird. No fight. Just excuses. Sloppy ones I used to fall for. I nodded, kept quiet. Owen let out a breath and grinned, slinging an arm around my shoulder.
That's more like it. A good lawyer knows how to let stuff go. Don't quit over this, okay? I'll make it up to you. Dinner at Lunaya tonight.
I didn't say a word. He took my silence as a yes. I meant to say goodbye. Keep it clean. Now, I didn't even feel like bringing up Confronting.
Owen.
Vanessa barged in like she owned the place. He flinched and dropped his arm. Vanessa gave this fake little laugh.
Sorry to crash your date, but I really need help. I'm confused about this case.
Without a glance my way, he walked over, took the file, and leaned in to ask what part she didn't get. She cozied right up to him. They whispered like I wasn't even there, locked in their own little bubble. Then she linked her arm through his and strutted out with him. Just before the door shut, she turned, flashed me a smug little smile, then yanked it closed hard. Then, the empty office went still, and then crack. My bracelet snapped clean off and shattered across the floor. No warning. It was our first anniversary gift. Owen said it symbolized how perfect and unbreakable we were. I stared for a beat, then quietly picked up the pieces, ignoring the sting, tossed them and the last of whatever we had straight in the trash. After I handed in my resignation to Mr. Spector, I went back to my desk to wrap things up. Judy, who was taking over for me, shot me a look like she wasn't ready to let go.
Riney, seriously? You're bailing?
Now I'm stuck watching those two drool over each other all day. She nodded toward Owen and Vanessa. Owen looked like he was giving Vanessa a mild lecture. But whatever tension there was vanished when he pulled out a luxury bracelet like it was a freaking magic trick. Vanessa lit up and slid it on like it was her birthday. Then she saw me. And panicked. Ms. Reinsdorf.
I swear there's nothing going on with me and Owen. It's just a bracelet.
All eyes swung to us. 5 years with Owen, and he never bought me anything remotely nice. And just like him, everyone here thought I was some clueless girl from nowhere who couldn't tell real luxury from knockoff. Their pity hit like a slap. Even Judy was seething.
You're still dating him and they're making a fool out of you.
I gave her hand a quick squeeze and shook my head. Chill. Then I looked at Vanessa.
It's a gorgeous bracelet. Suits you.
She blinked, clearly expecting fireworks.
Ms. Reinsdorf. Seriously. It's just a regular bracelet. Please don't be upset.
Upset? Not even close. I had stuff like that lying around back in Caverton. Owen stood up, all frowny.
Riney, stop being unreasonable.
I sighed and shook my head.
I'm not mad. Y'all really need to stop making stuff up about me.
I kept it chill, but Owen looked thrown, then rolled his eyes.
You better not be.
He sat back down and tugged Vanessa with him. Judy leaned close. You're just gonna let that slide? I shrugged, flipping through some files. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we're done. After 52 failed wedding attempts, I was beyond over it. After work, Owen actually came over to help me pack.
Hey, I booked Lunaya for 8. Let's head out.
Then he noticed my bare wrist and froze.
Where's the bracelet I gave you?
I didn't want to risk breaking it, so I left it at home.
He eased up, smiled a little.
You used to wear it every day. Why stop now?
I hadn't even thought of a lie yet when Vanessa came bouncing over.
Owen, I'm all packed.
He turned to her instantly, nodding like she was the only person in the room.
Wait in the car.
She made a beeline for the front passenger seat. In 5 years, I never sat there. He always said that spot was for his future wife, told me to wait till we were married. Vanessa shot me a smug little look. I just dipped my head, silent. Not like it hurt anymore. Lunaya. They sat cozied up on the same side, ordering without even glancing at me. Didn't bother me. I just leaned on my hand and stared out the window. After tomorrow, none of this would matter. When the food showed up, Owen peeled a small plate of shrimp and slid it toward me.
Shrimp's solid here.
I looked up and caught his soft smile. Didn't expect him to remember me in a moment like that. Then Vanessa jumped in.
I picked this place. Last time, he ate 3 whole plates.
Owen turned red.
Why would you say that in front of my fiancé?
She giggled and looked at me like she suddenly remembered I existed.
Oops. Sorry, Ms. Reinsdorf. Didn't mean to ruin his image.
They laughed together, right in front of me. I stared at the shrimp. Suddenly, it tasted like nothing. I forced one down, then pushed the plate away.
Not my thing. You guys can finish it.
That shut them up for a second. Owen asked, careful.
Are you upset?
I shook my head. Nah.
Just too fishy. Not used to it.
Like the two of you reeking. After dinner, Owen walked Vanessa home, drunk and clinging to him. I was the one who closed the door behind them. Then I called a cab to the airport. Meanwhile, Owen was still blowing up our chat about the next wedding. Probably felt guilty or whatever.
Don't worry. This time it'll happen. Nothing's going to get in our way.
Me.
Okay.
But I already knew. It'd crash like every other time. Right before I boarded, another message popped up.
Vanessa's stomach hurts from drinking. I'm not coming home tonight. Take care of yourself.
I actually laughed, cold and quiet. Saw it coming a mile away. Me.
No problem. Stay at her place. I've moved out. From now on, we're done. Owen. Goodbye. Forever.
I blocked him right after, deleted the whole thread. On the plane, I watched Ainsley glow in the distance. Back there, Owen was probably still staring at his screen, stunned. Vanessa was already sober. Only one light glowed in the room. She slid her hands over Owen's chest, dressed in a tiny slip.
Owen.
He shoved her off.
Don't.
She froze. His phone kept looping the same line. Sorry, the number you dialed is unavailable. He'd lost count. No answer.
No way. She's just mad.
He muttered, jumping up.
She doesn't mean it. I'll go home. That'll fix it.
Owen grabbed his shoes and bolted, tuning out Vanessa yelling after him. He blew through red lights the whole way back. The second he opened the door, pitch black. Rainey hated the dark. Even when he wasn't home, she'd leave a light on. His chest tightened.
Rainey.
He called into the silence. Nothing. Click. He flipped the switch. The room was bare. She was gone. Like, really gone. He crept toward the bedroom, nerves shot, still clinging to hope. Spotless. On the nightstand, their only photo ripped. Just his half left. His eyes locked on the background. College graduation. That was the day he swore he always treat her right. Then came the law firm. Then Vanessa. And little by little, he shoved Rainey aside. He knew he messed up but told himself he always made it right. Like that last cancelled wedding he took her to Lunaya after. That counted, right. But then he froze. Dinner for two turned into three. He never even asked what she wanted. She said the shrimp tasted off. And he just left her there. No, he hadn't treated her right. Not even close. Panic hit hard. He tore through the apartment like she might have left something behind. Nothing. He stood frozen. That strawberry cake he swore he'd get Rainey. Vanessa ate it. The roses he bought on the way home. Gave those to Vanessa too just because she liked them. Over and over. Rainey's gifts ended up in the wrong hands. No wonder she left nothing behind. Meanwhile, Vanessa's place. Total luxury showroom, expensive bracelet, custom bed, smart everything, designer closet. All on his dime. The more he thought about it, the worse it got. He jumped in the car and floored it to the firm. Mr. Spector was locking up when Owen rushed up, out of breath.
Did Rainey quit?
Spector blinked.
You didn't know? She came in earlier, insisted on resigning. Said it had nothing to do with you, and she'd explain to you later.
Owen froze. Flashes of Rainey trying to talk to him hit hard. But every time, Vanessa had dragged him off. He even defended her earlier that day. He never gave Rainey a real shot to say anything. All he saw was Vanessa. Grabbing Spector's shoulders, eyes wild, he asked,
Do you know where she went?
Mr. Spector didn't flinch. Just brushed him off.
She's not my employee anymore. Call her yourself.
Out of leads, Owen slumped into a chair, and just sat there. For what felt like forever, memories started creeping in. He and Rainey met 5 years ago right at the law school gate. Rainey had just finished a case with her advisor and was heading back to her dorm when Owen spotted her. Despite her protests, he insisted on carrying her suitcase all the way to the undergrad dorms. That's when she had to break it to him she was a grad student. Awkward. Kinda cute. That's how it all started. Then came the coincidences, shared meals, same lectures, casual hangouts that slowly turned into something more. She followed him to Ainsley, hoping they'd build a life together. It wasn't home to her, but she tried to make it one. Then came the talks about marriage. And right on cue, Vanessa showed up as the intern, taking up all of Owen's time, all of his attention. Even Judy was mad for her, calling Vanessa shameless. But Rainey knew the truth. It was never just about Vanessa. If it hadn't been her, it would have been someone else. Owen would have hurt her for anyone. Owen finally stood, tired of just sitting there. Out of the corner of his eye, something in the trash glinted. He walked over and froze her broken bracelet. That's when it hit him. It had snapped today, right when Vanessa pulled him away. He hadn't even looked back. He dropped to his knees, picking up the pieces, eyes burning. Judy leaned against the door, arms crossed.
Too late for regrets. She's gone.
Owen sniffled.
It's fine. I'll fix this bracelet. Find her. She said her hometown's near mine. I'll take leave tomorrow. Go look for her.
Don't bother. She's not from some tiny town.
Owen froze.
That's not true. She told me.
She lied to protect your pride.
Judy cut in.
She's from Caverton, born and raised. Her family's well off.
His face went ghost white. Suddenly, it all made sense. How polished she looked when they met. Even her plain tees had cost more than his whole outfit. Back then, he was too broke to notice. But now, no way someone like her came from the same world as him. Judy grabbed what she came for and turned to me. Owen rushed after her.
Judy, please. You're close with her. Just tell me where she really lives. I'm begging you.
His hands were shaking. She had enough.
Dream on. She finally got free. I'm not helping you drag her back into hell.
He had nothing to say. She was right. He'd screwed up too many times. Maybe Judy had hated him all along. Riley was the only one who ever kept trying. Until she couldn't anymore. Judy slapped him hard across the face and walked off. Owen just stood there, palm on his cheek, whispering.
Then I'll go to Caverton and find her.
By the time I got back to Caverton, it was already late. My parents' early sleepers always were by the arrival gate, scanning every face. The second I spotted them, I ran straight into their arms, my voice shaky.
Mom, Dad.
Dad ruffled my hair, smiling wide.
You're home. That's all that matters.
Home hadn't changed a bit. After 2 days of crashing, I jumped into work at the law firm they built. They kept it hush-hush, no one knew I was their kid. I had to go through everything like a regular newbie, probation and all. But honestly, I felt lighter, free. Starting now, I was doing this for me. If I crushed it in Ainsley, I could do it here too. 3 months in, I passed probation. My parents threw a mini feast at home.
Knew my girl would crush it.
Getting through probation at their firm, no joke. Right as Mom started setting the table, the doorbell rang. I opened it without thinking and there he was, Owen. 3 months no contact.
Riley.
He looked rough, thinner, messy hair. Nothing like the guy from Ainsley. His voice was all scratchy. Mom started walking over.
What's going on?
Panic mode. I shoved him outside.
Be right back, Mom.
Dragged him down the stairs and let go once I was sure she wasn't trailing us.
How'd you even find me?
He shifted, looking guilty.
Please don't be mad. I've been looking everywhere. Yesterday I spotted your mom driving into this neighborhood. Asked around, hit up some old classmates, followed her here. Stood outside forever before knocking.
Then he pulled out a bracelet from his coat.
The one you broke. I dug the pieces out of the trash and had it fixed.
I stared. 4 years on my wrist, now back like some ghost. Even repaired, the cracks were obvious. I didn't take it.
Keep it. Give it to Vanessa. Though with all the designer crap you've spoiled her with, this probably looks like garbage.
His head dropped.
I messed up. I'm sorry. I didn't see it until you left. Just one chance. Let me fix this.
No.
Didn't even blink.
I'm not walking back into that hell twice.
Owen didn't say a word. Just shoved the bracelet into my hand like that would fix anything.
Take it. It's your favorite. Doesn't mean anything. I just hope it makes you smile.
I laughed. Sharp and cold. Eyes locked on the stupid thing.
Yeah, I don't care about it anymore.
Then I chucked it straight into the trash. Heard it crack at the bottom like it knew it was done. His eyes went wide. Mouth open. Nothing came out.
I only cared about it 'cause I loved you. Everything you gave me used to matter. Now, I can't even look at you. You make me sick.
His eyes went red. He rubbed one like he could hide it. First time I ever saw him cry. But me, I'd cried plenty. When he got jumped after his first case. When he finally got that apartment in Ainsley. At our first wedding. And the first time he ditched me for Vanessa, yeah. I cried like it was the end of the world. He went from acting like he cared to not giving a damn. Now he was crying just because I finally didn't want him. Losing his perfect little maid, yay. That'll sting. I didn't look back. Just went home to finish dinner. Played it cool. My parents had no clue he showed up. They were too busy loading up my plate and swapping lawyer hacks. Mom chatting away. Dad peeling shrimp for me. It all felt so easy with them. With Owen, I had to beg for that kind of warmth. Never got it. Good thing I'm still young. The next morning at work, the receptionist gave me a look.
Ms. Reinsdorf, are you seeing someone?
I shot her a brow. She pulled a bouquet and a little gift bag from under the desk.
Some guy dropped these off. Said you weren't feeling great, like girl problems. Told me to tell you to drink something warm. And the flowers? Said they'd brighten your day.
I didn't touch the bouquet. Just checked the card. Riley, I'll send you flowers every day from now on. Obviously. Owen. I backed away like they were radioactive.
Toss them. Probably poisoned.
She didn't hesitate.
Got it.
But Owen kept acting like he didn't know they were going straight to the trash. He sent flowers every single day, like clockwork. Soon, everyone at the firm thought I had a secret admirer. The younger ones kept dropping by to pry. I fed them random excuses. The receptionist was losing it. I told her to chuck the flowers at Owen's face and tell him to buzz off. Didn't slow him down. He just got sneakier. Started dropping them off at the door. I had no clue how he still had gas in the tank for this. One morning, I snapped, woke up early, caught him in the act, and stormed out. I chucked the bouquet right at his chest. This isn't sweet, it's straight up creepy. Cut it out. Owen flinched. Surprised. He bent down. All awkward.
I just want you to be happy.
Seeing your face ruins my mood. When are you gonna get that?
He looked down, totally deflated. I really thought Owen had finally pieced out of Confronting, but nope, dude roped in some of my own coworkers to pull a fast one on me. People I actually liked. By the time I stepped onto the lawn, I was floored. It was the weekend, and just seeing Owen wrecked my whole vibe. He'd recreated our first wedding, same setup, same tux I had custom made for him, and there he was, grinning like a dope.
Reini Reinsdorf, will you marry me?
Cue the coworkers going wild. Say yes, say yes. My blood boiled. After days of stalking and drama, how the hell did he think this would work? His eyes lit up, like he actually believed this would be a fairy tale ending.